When you're all finished, you want to wash your hands afterwards, just like you do at the end of any task. Remember 20 seconds, and you don't want to lean against the sink, or I don't want to let my hands touch the sink when I'm rinsing them. And that's it for PPE. We're going to do PPE, which means personal protective equipment. Here is the equipment that you'll need. You need a gown, goggles, mask, and gloves. But just like with every other task that we've done, you need to wash your hands first. We're going to wash our hands for 20 seconds. We just hold our hands right straight down and let the water just run off of it. When you're washing your hands, don't let your hands touch the inside of the sink, and you're not supposed to lean up against the sink. You know, stay away from the sink and don't let your hands touch it, because then you contaminate yourself again. Okay, here's my equipment over here. First of all, I'm going to put the gown on. Some of you will have a hard time tying behind yourself. You can always have a coworker tie this for you before you go in. Okay. The next thing I would put on would be my goggles, but since I have glasses on, that can be used as my goggles, but if you didn't, you'd want to put the goggles on. Then the next thing I'm going to do is put the mask on. There's a part of the mask that bends. You want that at the top so it can go around your nose. And then you put this around your ears. And I'm going to bring this down just a minute so I can still talk. Then we take our gloves. When you put the gloves on, you want the cuff of the gown underneath the gloves. so that when you're doing something, you're not contaminating the rest of your arms. Okay. So I'm all ready. I go in and I take care of my resident, what I'm gonna do, and now I'm all finished. If you remember how we put it on, we did gown, goggles, mask, gloves. We're gonna take it off just the opposite. So I'm gonna take my gloves off first. I wanna just grab at the palm and pull that right straight off. Now, I wanna go up under the gloves and pull that right straight off. You don't wanna touch the outside of it with your hands. Now I'm gonna take just the ties of my mask and take my mask off. Take my goggles off. Sorry, I'm gonna untie this waist tie here first. Now I'm gonna untie the top one here. After I untie that, I'm gonna just bring this down like this. And I'm gonna take this hand on the inside of the gown and this one on the inside of the gown. You only wanna touch the inside of the gown, because remember, the other side's gonna be contaminated from where you took care of the resident. And then you would discard your gown. Some facilities are gonna have the kind that you wash and reuse. Other facilities are gonna have the disposable ones that you just throw away. And that is PPE.